Welcome back to the channel. Today is the day for me to bring something that I've never tried. Timeline game. It's a very famous game, but I never had the chance to try, so this is going to be the first time for me. And the one that I was able to acquire recently is Timeline Classic. I don't know how many timelines there are. I assume there may be a couple of them. Different teams, so this one would be classic characters. And I'm super excited to be able to try this with the kids, with the family, and give them a chance to learn something. I don't think I need to save the box, so I'm just gonna rip this apart. Okay, so inside there is a small can, tin can here, where all the cards will be. Definitely, if this is a good experience for me, you'll know what will happen, so I will have that urge to collect all the variations of timeline, if worthy. So this would be historical events that you need to put in order. There it is. Looks like a Nivea cream, you know, that blue can with cream, with some cream inside. Timeline Classics. To win the game, be the first to correctly place all of your cards. Combine this game with other timeline sets for fun and challenge. Okay, 55 cards, 2 to 6. It's a quick game, 15 minutes. Up to 8. Okay. Also reminds me of Double, right? The game that comes into these round cans. So the manual, the game rules, like this. On your turn, try to place one of your cards in the correct temporal gap. In case of failure, put the card back in the box and draw a new one. The winner is the one who is the only one to place their last card during a single round. Okay, and temporal gap, so you put cards in between. So, what I don't understand is, okay, so on one side there is the date, and the other side there isn't, right? So you need to figure it out. Okay, there's a pile, and then there's a timeline in the middle, and you place your cards in the middle. Okay, so there are no individual timelines, it's a global timeline. Seems like it's okay. And if you fail, you get another card. Okay. Cool. Oh, so small. The cards are so small. Oh, a box like this, and the cards end up to being so small. So the Barack Obama there, yeah. Okay, so let's now open. Really small. So this game is this like travel version, or all the timelines are that small? You tell me. And what other teams there are for timeline? I know there is a timeline for Star Wars. I've seen that around. Never played, but I don't think we can mix those. Doesn't make much sense. But all the others that you can mix, they are as small as this one here. That's very strange. That's very strange. Okay, so 55 cards, and the events will be the emergence of bees. So that's a natural phenomenon that happened. Wow! 100 million years ago. So bees help pollination. Founding of the first village. Maybe I'll just... Oh, yeah, no. Let's do this way. Founding of the first village was 10,000 years ago. Domestication of sheep. It's more... So you had villages before domestication of sheep. Invention of wine. 6,000. Domestication of cats. That's huge milestone. 4,000 and a half. Yeah, because you got rid of the mice and the rats, etc. Oh, very important for us all board game fans. The dice. 3,000 before Christ. The legend of the Minotaur came from the Greeks, right? 1,600. So I'm just trying to think here. This is like 1,500 BC, right? BC, not from today, I would assume, because you will have the positives. Yeah. That makes sense. Invention of the sundial. Okay. Coins. The lighthouse of Alexandria began. Oh, so we have also ancient wonders here. The Colossus of Rhodes. Invention of the glass bottle. Cleopatra. Oh, she lived close to Jesus. The Colosseum. Colosseum is modern, contemporary era already. Invention of chess. Emergence of the number 0. Playing cards. Oh, huge jumps here now on the dates. The fork, the table fork. The planetary motion. Wow, who's that guy? There could be some explanation here. God, there is! Indeed, there is. How did I miss that? Did I miss? Because I was thinking this is Copernicus, but I didn't want to tell anything. No, before there was not any explanation. Oh, there was here for the number 0 was invented by Brahmagupta. Sounds like Indian folk. Then Copernicus. So cool. Invention of the table knife. So the fork came before. The table knife was Richelieu. Invention of champagne. Gravitation. So that's Newton. I know that one. Yeah. The creation of the croissant. Cinderella or the little glass slipper. Okay, that's what kind of historical milestone is this one? Perrault was the one that came up with this. Invention of the washing machine. Jacob Christian Schaffer. Invention of canning. Canning? Is that a can or that's a bottle, or it's the same thing? Putting things inside bottles, closed bottles. Nicolas Appert. Oh, so you invent canning before inventing the can, which came 1 year after. Peter Durand. Publication of the Snow White. Snow White. Well, Snow White has 200 years already, and it were the Grimm brothers. Shampoo. Sakedin Mohammed invented shampoo. Well, the first appearance of Frankenstein monster. Is it Mary Shelley? Yeah, Mary Shelley. 200 years ago. Frankenstein exists for 200 years. Invention of the pencil sharpener. Bernard Lassimone. Invention of the revolver. Would it be Colt? Colt? Samuel Colt. First formulation of the theory of evolution. And we all know these ones. Darwin and in 150 years ago. The first armed bank robbery. So we have so many bandits in this. So which one is this one? Jesse James. I was going to say that. Okay, so this Julius Verne here. Yeah. Electric iron. Okay, who invented it? Henry Seeley White. First appearance of Sherlock Holmes. Arthur Conan Doyle. Marie Curie wins the Nobel Prize of Physics. Invention of the tea bag. Thomas Sullivan. Well, it's fairly recent. Oh, but it's a tea bag, right? The tea bag, not the tea, right? Discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb. I know this one. British guy, right? I don't remember. Walter. Yeah. Howard Carter. Invention of the aerosol spray can. Eric Rodheim. Invention of the electric guitar. Lloyd Loar. Change the music. Creation of the NBA. Yeah. First sight of a flying saucer. What? First sight of when this story started. Kenneth Arnold was the first one in 47 coming up with these crazy stories. Releasing the first 45 RPM single. It doesn't say what was it. First man on space was a Russian, Yuri Gagarin, not Gagarin. Sorry, Yuri. Invention of the plastic bottle. Plastic bottle. That's a formula for bio, bees, whatever. Nathaniel White. Invention of the video game console. So that's Pong. And was invented by Ralph H. Bayer. Advent of EPUB 74. Oh, release of the motion picture Star Wars. I know this one. That's so if I'm gonna cheat here. So if this is 74, then it needs to be a. So I guess it's 70. So this last one was the last one already on the 80s. So this needed 2 years. So 77. Yeah, George Lucas. First shuttle launch from NASA 81. The album Thriller. Thriller. This is 80s, so we were on 81, so this is 84. 82, wow. Motion picture Titanic, that's 97. 97 or 98? 97 by James Cameron. Creation of Facebook, that's 2003, right? 4. And the first American president is Barack Obama, 2008. Okay, quite spread the kind of events we have here on the timeline, but anyway, this is not a serious board game here, it's a pedagogical experience for the kids, which I will print some dates and some references of dates and timelines on their minds. So I hope you have enjoyed. And if so, don't forget to leave that like. We are almost at the 3,000, so your like and your subscription will really count. But if you just found this video looking for timeline stuff, I have lots of board gaming, card games in general for kids, adults, etc. So I truly believe that you'll find interesting content in the channel to the point that you'll consider subscribing. And thank you very much for that, and I see you in the next one. Goodbye.